This is Lily at Reed Ranch. I just got in the post today a paper pumpkin. It is a subscription service, although you can just buy one if you like. You can get prepaid. Now, this is going to be funny. I don't know if this was a gift from someone or if I ordered this because I spent a good part of the last month not sleeping at all. But I do know it's a first because I am familiar with paper pumpkins. I've ordered them before. How I know? Well, here's a big clue. Welcome. So there's a welcome. Also, when your very first paper pumpkin purchase, say that 3 times, paper pumpkin purchase, you get an acrylic block. So, oops. If you're using photopolymer stamps, such as these, that's the clear ones, you do need to stick them onto something. This is from the Stamps of Life. This is all super smooth. This is the bumpy side. So you just watch this, and it's on there. There you go. So this one says, hey, know me, instead of like homie. What you do then is you put it in stamping ink, stamp down, and you get an impression. And then you just pull this little guy right off. You set your block to the side, and if this is the way you store yours, this is the way I store mine, you put it right back on the sheet. Now, with paper pumpkin, you typically, that I am aware of, get what they call a stamping spot. It's a 1 inch by 1 inch inked cube. This is Pear Pizzazz that came in this kit. Sometimes I've heard they might give watercolor pencils or alcohol markers. Any Stampin' Up! Paper pumpkin I've ever gotten has had an ink cube. Then you usually get some kind of embellishments. This would seem to be a bit of ribbon. Usually then, with the paper pumpkin, you get a sheet of photopolymer stamps. Now, as you can see, this company, the way they set theirs up is they have on your backing sheet, this is like in gray, okay? That's how Stampin' Up! Does. And again, just to show you a comparison, Stamps of Life does a black. Now, this is different. Just in color. I think this is just an advert for the next kit. Must be a teaser to see what new colors are. Okay, now most of the paper pumpkins come with this blue, kind of Tiffany blue wrapping paper. And then this is your actual kit. This one's called My Wonderful Family, April 2020. And as you can see, they have stamped and put a tree on this. Or actually, maybe that's already... Ooh, look at that. Oh, let me see here. So I'm going to open this. And there are instructions in case you are not somebody who's been stamping for a while or building cards, or you want to give this to as a gift to somebody. Never fear. Instructions are here. These little embellishments, which are pearl, kind of like dots, for sure I can see have an iridescence. Now these are called Stampin' Dimensionals, and these are actually the mini size. So they're like, they're little 6-sided adhesive blocks that you can, has a dimension to it, a height to it. We've got, I imagine it's going to be 4 envelopes with this design on it. Usually it's equal. 4 with this design. Inserts. Looks like there's probably going to be 4 of those. I don't know. And then you have these, it looks like we're going to have probably that to match those, and then the green ones as well, right? Paper die cut. So they've already die cut these for you. This one's actually kind of come out. That's a little butterfly. And I'm telling you, I'm not even sure what this is. It just really looks like a flourish to me, but I'm sure it's supposed to be a leaf. Then you have these. I don't know if you can see, this is fish-tailed in on the sides. These are straight strips. So these are die cut already for you. You don't have to have a die cutting machine to use Paper Pumpkin. They send you whatever you need, and you just, as you saw with that butterfly, you just watch me pop it out. See, it's barely there for you. Okay, now here's the green that I had assumed. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, how cute. Anyway, the green that matched those envelopes. Really cute. Okay, and then this has been embossed and cut. Groovy. Okay. So whenever I say embossed, embossed can mean different things. This means that it is a raised design. And then these are die cut as well, so you just lift them out. Then we have some more sentiment strips. And then these little cuties, look at this. Tree trunks with a wood grain on them. Very cute. And these are adhesive dots. So you don't even have to have glue. Sometimes you have to have a scissors. For example, if you would want to cut this ribbon, you need a scissors. With Paper Pumpkin, that's the only thing you ever need. They always give you whatever adhesives you need to make the design that they are going to show you. Then, because I'm a nerd, I like these dandy thick pieces of cardboard. I save that. All right. Here we go for whenever I was talking about those colors. Your instructions, they will give you the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. There's crushed curry, that's the yellow. Early espresso, that's the dark brown. Melon mambo, which is the pink, which is this. There's, I lost my place. Mint macaron, which I had mentioned is there. And there's Pear Pizzazz, Shaded Spruce, and Soft Seafoam. This is Soft Seafoam, this is Shaded Spruce, and this is Pear Pizzazz. They've given you these ideas. So this is that leaf, and then a little butterfly, and then a couple of those sentiments on this. Now, even better, it's not just that they give you the pictures to try to figure out. They also do this for you. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And this is the directions for you to produce the cards that you see here. Isn't that cool? So now I'm the type of person, typically when you give me something like this, I will either bring in other products that I own, or I might use only these products, but I will put them in a different, layout than what they've given. It's just kind of the way I am. Not because I'm better, it's just like I see something and I think, ooh, wouldn't that be neat? Oh, there, I think that's going to work. Happy Father's Day, Dad, brother, to my wonderful, as I said, the sprigs, there's son, there's daughter, there's sister, family where life begins and love never ends. I'll always be here for you, and I'm glad you are my family. And I'm still trying to tell, those are so small. I think these, at first I thought they were leaves, but I think those are tiny butterflies. They're really small. Maybe not to you, maybe you can see it perfectly. But that's really cute. The brother, sister, son, daughter, father, mother. I can also see where this could definitely be used throughout the year. You don't just have to use these cards because, if you have anything that you want to do a birthday, even if you don't have something that says birthday, you could still use, for my brother. That's, I think, a pretty useful collection, and this was the April 2020 Paper Pumpkin by Stampin' Up.